Hi, my name is Adam and I'm a video trainer here at ReadySetAuction. Welcome to our Getting Started tutorials. In these videos we'll attempt to cover everything you as a member of your auction committee need to know about using ReadySetAuction to run a successful charity auction. Even though each tutorial is fairly self-contained, I urge you to watch them all in sequence. Besides showing you how to use ReadySetAuction, my colleagues and I will also be providing auction tips and ideas along the way. Let's dive in. In this tutorial, we will cover the dashboard page and its widgets, navigation, and how to find or request help. This is the ReadySetAuction Control Center. Only your administrator, usually the auction chair, can invite other committee members to set up an account to log into the Control Center. If you've been invited to set up an account, make sure your administrator has provided you with the access code. When you log into the Control Center, you'll land on the dashboard page. Think of this as mission control. The dashboard contains several blue rectangles that we call widgets. The number of widgets you see in your control center depends on which ReadySetAuction plan you've purchased. The widgets provide not only at-a-glance stats on how your event plans are coming along, but also links you can click for each statistic to view more details, either a filtered list or a report. For example, if I click the number 9 next to total packages, I'm taken to a list of all my packages. The widgets also provide shortcuts to things that you'll do often, like adding a new package, managing your existing packages, or importing packages in bulk. I encourage you to review each of these widgets, thinking about how and when they might be useful. For example, the Gross Proceeds widget can be very handy during your auction event, when you can reload the dashboard periodically to check this widget and see exactly how much you've made and from where. When you first start using ReadySetAuction, you may find yourself using the widget shortcuts to make your way through the control center. But as you become more familiar with the locations of ReadySetAuction's features, it may be faster to use the application's hierarchy of navigation tabs. We'll cover those next. ReadySetAuction's top-level navigation tabs cover the 7 main areas of the application. Home, where the dashboard lives. Setup, where you configure many aspects of your charity auction. Items, where you record and track donations and auction packages. Patrons, where you add, invite, manage, and thank your auction's donors, bidders, and guests. Add Event, where during your auction event you check guests in and check bidders out, record bids and sales, and email or print invoices and receipts. Reports, where you'll find many reports that give overviews and details about every aspect of your fundraiser. And Admin, where some of the more sensitive options for your auction are configured, like credit card processing and local tax rate options. Only your auction's administrator can see the Admin tab. When you click a top-tier tab like Setup, you'll notice a series of second-tier tabs along the right side. When you click on a second-tier tab, there's either a form for you to fill out, an action for you to take, or additional third-tier tabs for more fine-grained actions or more detailed information. Finally, let's talk about how to get help with ReadySetAuction. Watching these video tutorials is a great place to start, but there are several other ways to help yourself or request help from our support team. Throughout the application, you'll find help icons, like this one, next to field names and headings. Clicking these will pop open a help bubble that explains the specific feature the help icon appears next to. And notice the orange question mark in the bottom right corner? It appears on every page in the control center. Simply click it and enter your question. For example, how do I add donations? You can even attach a screenshot if you have a question about a specific page or an error message. Then click Next. You'll get a list of possible answers from our support knowledge base. If the answer you need is there, great, just click the link to read more. If you don't find an answer, click the blue Skip and Send Message button to submit your question to our support team. They know ReadySetAuction inside and out and strive for a fast response, usually within an hour of getting a request during regular business hours. Another way to get help is to click the Help link in the upper right corner. This takes you to our help desk. Here you can search for more information, submit questions, and even offer feature suggestions. You'll find our complete knowledge base here, which you can browse by subject. You can also type searches in the sidebar, where possible answers will appear almost instantly. Here in the help desk, you'll also find links to download the Countdown to Auction to-do list, user guide, and check-in guide. If you haven't already reviewed the to-do list, I urge you to do that soon. Finally, you can use the help desk to give feedback to our software developers. They look to this list of suggestions to help them prioritize their efforts. You can add a new suggestion or vote on the ones that are already there. That concludes our first tutorial, which introduced you to the basics of navigating the ReadySetAuction Control Center and how to get help when you need it. Thanks for watching. I'll see you again in the next tutorial. Of course, we know every event is unique and that you may have questions specific to yours. If you do, don't hesitate to contact our support team. They're knowledgeable, friendly, and here to help.